The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick, written by Drew Daywalt and illustrated by David Spencer. Published by Philomel Books. Huggie and Stick belonged to a little boy named Reese, and like many things that belong to little boys, they spent a good part of their time being lugged around in a backpack. That is, until the day an open zipper, a large bump on the sidewalk, and Reese's bicycle combined to create an accident. This is their story. It isn't pretty. Sunday. Lost. Dear Diary, I love Huggie. He is so cool. Today I fell out of Reese's backpack and Huggie tried to save me, but we both fell out. Then the rain washed us out to sea and now we're in this circle-shaped super bouncy boat. Dear Diary, I hate Stick. I really do. I tried to push him out of the backpack today, but his pointy head snagged a loose thread on my paw, and we both fell out. Now I'm riding this from a dirty tire, floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Sunday, Pacific Ocean. Dear Diary, best trip ever. Today we were rescued by these nice guys in super awesome hats. I told Huggie they must be some kind of super awesome hat club. They showed us their cool swords and Huggie gave them his button. Then Huggie kind of barfed on the one with the biggest hat and they had us try out their diving board. Strange though, they sailed away after we dove into the ocean. Oh well, so much fun. Dear Diary, worst trip ever. Today we were captured by pirates. I was robbed of my lucky gold button. I got seasick on their captain. Then they made us walk the plank. Now stuffing's coming out of my butt. Wonderful. Monday, Australia. Dear Diary, today we swam ashore and met a giant mouse with a pocket on her tummy. She gave us a ride, but it was so bumpy that Huggie fell out. I didn't want him to get injured, so I broke his fall. Thank goodness I was there, or he could have been hurt. Dear Diary, there's a stick up my butt. I hate my life. Tuesday, Asia. Dear Diary, today we rode on a plane. Instead of going home, though, we ended up in this magical forest where a giant teddy bear tried to kiss me. I think Huggie likes me more than he admits because he got jealous and pulled me away before the teddy bear could kiss me. Dear Diary, today a giant panda tried to eat Stick. That's what pandas eat, sticks. Somehow Mr. Woodforbrains thought he was going to get a kiss. I'm not sure why I saved him, but I did. Unfortunately, the bear didn't appreciate me taking away his lunch. Wednesday, Europe. Dear Diary, another great day. This morning we hopped a train and I made Huggie a new arm. It's even better than his old one if you ask me. When we got off the train, Huggie said he wanted to find his own way home, but he tripped on the train tracks and I grabbed him and saved his life. There was a TV reporter there and now everyone's calling me a hero. Because we were now famous, we got to meet the Queen. Did you know she has a sword too? I definitely need to get a sword. Dear Diary, I don't believe this. I almost get run over by a train, and Stick gets knighted by the Queen of England. In what universe is that fair? I'd chop him into little pieces with my new arm, but it only seems to be good for eating hearty soups. Thursday, Africa. Dear Diary, after a boat ride, then a trip across a desert on a camel, we ended up in the jungle. How cool is that? After running a fun race, we found a giant lake and jumped in to cool off. Huggie began to swim home, but it turned out we didn't have to swim because this huge fish offered us a free ride in his mouth. I love today. Atlantic Ocean. Dear Diary, this is getting crazy. Today we ended up in a jungle where a furious, charging rhinoceros would have destroyed us both had I not grabbed Stick and jumped into the ocean to get away. The rhino shouldn't feel too badly that we escaped, though, because after jumping into the water, we were promptly eaten by a shark. My only hope is that sharks are allergic to stuffed animals. Friday, Antarctica. Dear Diary, holy moly, did you know sharks are allergic to stuffed animals? And he spit us up. So cool. Still enjoying our trip around the world, we swam to an iceberg. There were little elves in tuxedos living there. So cute! I wanted to eat them up. Unfortunately, they wanted to eat us too. Dear Diary, where do I start? The barfing shark? The vicious stuffed animal eating penguins? I taste like socks. How could they not know that? Or the long swim to South America from the freezing Antarctic? Ugh, I need a nap. Saturday, South America. Dear Diary, can you say amazing? Because that's what the rainforest is. All those cool animals and those nice people who turned me into a sippy straw. I even saved Huggie from those mean fish that tried to eat him. Golly gumdrops, Huggie and I make a great team. Dear Diary, can you say horrible? Because that's what the rainforest is. Poisonous frogs, bugs as big as my head, and fish that eat anything, including stuffed bunny legs. Stop trying to eat me, world. Not only that, I had to save Stick from some people who hollowed him out and used him as a blowgun to shoot at monkeys and sloths all morning. Weirdest trip ever. Sunday, North America. Dear Diary, we landed back home today. This has been the best trip ever, and I never would have made it if it weren't for Huggie, my best friend. Dear Diary, Stick slept through the llama ride, the train ride, 2 bus rides, the small plane trip, then 200 miles on the back of a very determined chihuahua. If I never go anywhere with that smiling piece of wood again, it will be too soon. The next day. Stick, no, don't pull that thread. Relax, it's just a loose string. Cool! You have got to be kidding me.